we're making some progress, slow as it may be, in our war against Malacca, Kelantan, and Kedah. Once we finish with this siege, we should be able to piece Malacca out. I'm going to have like 4,000 infantry go to Kelantan right now. We'll have the rest of our guys stay in that way. Stay in Taringa now. Kedah, new trade good. Probably should. I need to pay attention to when I get trade goods, just because I like to know what's going to be available. What's the supply limit here? 16? Alright. So because we've split our forces a little bit, I'm going to have these guys stand in Semantan. All of our light ships are back from raiding. We actually have a cog in there for some reason. I'm guessing a naval battle we fought at some point. What is our current overextension? 9, or what's the progress on our core is what I meant to say. Alright, so now we have no coring, nothing coring. We don't have any overextension. I now want to see exactly how much trade power we project upstream. Maybe not. I want these guys to repair, actually. So, we'll get a sense of it. It'll be how long before they get back out there? That'll cut off 3 months, or that'll cut off 1 month for every 3, so 4 months, or 3 months is 40% progress. 6 takes it to 80, 10 months, or no, 6 months takes it to 80%, so, and we just let 1 month pass. So 2 months after that, 8 and 7. Yeah, 7 months. That'll be November. We'll come back to our ships and take a look at trade power and what we can do with it. Indrapura, are you going to go stand on that? Are you going to go stand on that province with me? Because if you are, okay, no. You're going to go fight them? Get killed? No. Okay, you're going to do the smart thing and sit on a province elsewhere. Good. I was worried for a second. I'm still willing to take one more tack, I think. That state house is going to be nice. We'll build it on our gems and paper and... Not paper. We don't have paper. Just our gems. Any gems provinces we have, we'll put into a state and build state houses. That not protecting trade right now is actually hurting us pretty bad financially. Especially since we're not privateering the Beijing node either. Come on. There we go. I'm not going to end the war with Malacca right now. Because I don't want to increase my overextension suddenly. And I announced me as their new rival. Really? mean, I'm not surprised, because I shouldn't be surprised anyway, because they are right next to me, but at the same time I didn't think they were that close to me in development. We've discovered France. Are they next to us or something? Can we see them? Do they have troops next to our land? I don't know. Oh, there they are. Okay. They're actually still colonizing. They might not have very much land in Europe. But that's not going to stop them. Come on, let's win this war before Malacca comes down here to try to attack me. Alright, you guys are going to try to attack me. Second of October. Sadly, they're going to use a lot of my manpower. Alright, so now we have to deal with Malacca. We'll shift consolidate so that we can deal with them better. So much manpower being lost. That's going to eat through the rest of our manpower now. Alright, so we have 45 light ships. 45 light ships, how much trade power? 3.5. Total, because we have trade route map from our flagship, that gives us 4.5. Right now, we should be projecting 45%, or not 45%, 40%, 20% from ideas, 20% from age idea. So, looking at Ayutaya's, or not Ayutaya, Siam's, the Siam node, how much do we have here? We have 69.3 trade power. 69.3. 45 times 4.5. 45 times 2 is 90, 45 times 4 is 180, 4.5. Hold on. 2.5 times 45 would be 22. 200 and... $202-ish. 40% of that would be 80. So, our increase in trade power so we should see roughly is it really going to be 140? I'm going to check this out, because if it is, melee just got broken. 180 trade power in Siam, or not 180 trade power, 149 trade power, or 149 trade power is roughly the number I'm looking for. Alright. Kelantan's almost done. Okay, so... Wait, what did I say? Okay, apparently I'm doing something wrong or misunderstanding the mechanic. Either way. Right, I ignored the embargoes. I ignored. So that fleet's going to be done. So one more try at this. We have 250 power here. That seems like we don't have any embargoes right now, do we? Not in this note. So what? How much will it drop by? It's at 250 right now. I'll come back to that at the end of the month. $40. Alright, still not the number I was looking for, or was it? No. Not nearly enough. 45 is 45 times 4.5, right? I don't know. I'll do some math in between, but that's a 40-point drop without protecting trade right there. So, back to that. I'd say it's still good enough to do whatever it is. Let's get everybody out of the war. I can't fully annex Malacca. Taking their highest war score provinces, though. Alright, I guess I'm going to devastate their army real quick, too. Alright, you know what? They can keep Johor. Because rebels. This will take us to 40% overextension. And we can't get any money from them. Risk of expansion with, against Ayutthaya isn't anything to worry about. We are actually at war with... Kelantan is the primary war leader, yeah. And there's no actual fort there, it's just a capital fort. I will actually send 1,000 there. These guys are going up to China. My ships will go to the Straits of Malacca. I want to drop off 1,000 troops here just to make it 2,000 in case something to do with attrition. Election, we're still at 92, we're down to 85 now, so next election probably not going to re-elect. Guy's too old. We've finished a colony. Gold. That's good. that's probably the pop-up I missed for trade goods that spawn. I think it's funny that all these are pretty much at the same level, roughly. 621, 602, 596. Call this guy. Where am I colonizing next? Australia, maybe? Actually, no. I want to be able to start bringing my trade back from the New World, and the way we're going to do that is through the Polynesian Triangle, at least at first. So, I know there's a thing that can be colonized. Yeah, Micronesia. Go retake everything else. I have a bunch of stuff that I can core. And that whole saving monarch points thing isn't going so well. Is Interpro really sitting here with me? Let's stop doing that immediately. I'm just going to leave my cannon here. Tell my friendly units to attach. They attach. Palembang and Alaska, be defensive, I guess, for now. If I need you for a future war, then that'll be great. Alright, cool. Interpro will take the brunt of the manpower losses. Reoccupied Botany. Now all we need to do is reoccupy Chaya. Good. And this war will be over as soon as we finish this siege. And of course, the one province I don't take is Johor. Poison Rock, great. Shipbuilding boom, shipbuilding time is down. So yeah, the point is that we do increase our trade power by in other nodes upstream with those two things, between the age ability and the national idea. How is our node looking? $30.2. I'm assuming London is the highest. They're at 39. Wow. We're going to have to get Brunei conquered as well. We won the Siege of Kedah. This war is over. Actually, how much money do they have? Not a lot. Not enough to be significant. This will take us up to 73 overextension. And there will only be 4 people who can coalition against me. One of them is a one-province minor, one of them is Brunei we have a truce with, and the other 2, one is also a one-province minor. But I didn't check to see, did I get money from them? Again, probably should have made sure. And now, I think we call that successful. Demac, I think we will have to eventually deal with rebels over there. But for now, we'll have everybody go, all of our ships go home. Let our war exhaustion come down, our manpower come up. We're losing a lot of money right now. We're 61. You know what? Maybe not. We still have annexed subjects. Really? 1548? Yeah, no sense in tying up a diplomat right now. We are down on diplomatic relations right now. Would anybody accept an alliance? Lana. Not Lanjang. How big is Lana? 2 provinces. No thank you. Native Americans. Yaren is the... Oh my god. I was thinking maybe Yaren would be a possible go-to, but not quite. What about Orissa? Kind of interesting that they aren't allied to the other big Hindu nation, which is Vijayanagar. Nor are they rival to them. How far are we from? Pretty far, but we're going to improve relations with them still. Hey, Ethiopia. A little bit too much. Distance is our killer. We raided Bengal's coast, of course we did. Oh, we've raided all the Japanese miners. Fine. I guess we'll work on trying to improve relation with Orissa. I'm going to just max out Indrapura real quick. Gadzabadi Azmi. Morale of armies. Oh, we get morale of armies no matter what, but we gain stability. I'll take that. We should be enabling, or we should be drilling our army anytime we can. We are over governing capacity as well right now. What kind of penalties does that give us? Stability cost, advisor cost, improved corporation cost too, and aggressive expansion. That's pretty deadly. No, Ayutthaya declared war on Lahore. Not what I expected. Alright. Let's convert Chaya, I guess. Might take a while, but it'll be fine. Oh wow, that's a pretty big Australian native. How is our trade power in Polynesian Triangle? 2%. Something else I want to check. We have Midway, which we can make a trade company. And the Marshall Islands. Not going to add that yet. I want to make sure it converts to Hindu. I am willing to add Kelang to a trade company. That's in the same super region. Okay. It's fine. So, British Mexico is a thing apparently now. Ayutthaya separatists in Chaya about to rise up. Time to stop drilling. And we might as well bring our navy over. Pick these guys up. Or get ready to pick them up. Anicorn, Perak, and Bintan. Not taking that. Saving up points, remember? Continue coring. Just keep chugging along. Jaipur is maxed out. Let's use our diplomats for something. Singapore is core. 3 years until printing press starts, and I am nowhere near having the amount of points that I want to have. Some of this governing capacity might be saved if we once we have a colonial nation form in California, which will be when these three complete. So they're more than 75% of the way there, and we get our first treasure fleet as well. Might not be a great thing considering our inflation. Come on, rise up. And then the Mac looks like they'll be next. Alright, there we go. Oh, we got Kazan. Okay. War against the world, against Kazan. Gift to the state. I'll take money. Why were they they were transferring trade power to us because... Okay, and they are allied with Sunda. So we have a Casus Belli against them. I mean, we have another Casus Belli against them that is better than any other Casus Belli, so... Right, we should have lower unrest in most of these provinces because separatism won't be as high. Instead of 15, it's only... Right, it starts at 15 usually. It starts at 11.5 for us. Extreme monsoon in Java, gain devastation. Fine, I'll save it. Next revolt is likely to happen in Damak or Malacca. Kedah, Majapahit. Damak looks like the next big one though, so... We'll actually have them go here to Bangkok. Of course, we didn't get there before the month ticked. That kind of gives us the chance to hit all of our protect all of these from rebellion pretty easily. I'll take the extra prestige right now. We're still above 50 power projection, so that helps with our continue corn stuff. Helps with our monarch points. And remember, we're going to be developing Kutaraya. And we're actually not far off of what my goals were for Diplo and military points. Although, really, nowhere left to explore? No, they got locked in. Portugal locked our army in. Wow. Wow. That's pretty bad luck, honestly. Build 3 more, I guess, using our already low manpower. Losing 3 ducats a month. When do we get more state or government capacity? Next admin tech. Good. And I love having all of these permanent claims on people because they finish so fast. We're not taking tech, we're saving points. Almost making money again. .3% of the trade is controlled by pirates. That's not really something to worry about. The max separatists are going to rise up in a couple months. We're going to hold off on actually sending our guys there. Alright, a colony became self-sustaining. We are sending a colonist to Darien. And then we'll colonize Panama too. Once Darien's done. How long does it take to get to Darien? Long time. More than a year. Last core from that war. Back to making money. Everything looks reasonably calm. Has anybody started colonizing Africa? No. Election? Are we keeping this guy? We are. And I'm still above where I wanted to be treasury-wise for when this institution spawns. Because we want to upgrade. As soon as we hit 25 development, we're upgrading this to a world port. Local traders demand aid. I spoke too soon, didn't I? Palembang loses that until... I'm okay with that, honestly. Does Palembang have any other unrest right now? Nope. So they'll lose mostly the goods produced. Oh no, Ming is getting close to that last reform, or getting close to their last reform. We need to fight Ming and hurt them before they what's going on with Manchu? Manchurian conquest of Korea. Oh, cool. Nice. They're still my ally, right? Yes. I don't know if I should be rooting for them, though, because that's fewer provinces I can raid. How is the rest of the region looking? Ming still hasn't embraced colonialism. Excellent. They have embraced the Renaissance. Printing press? Right. Hasn't spawned yet. That's what we're waiting on. What's this? Oh, alliance offer from Cebu. No, thank you. Haven't I been raiding you? Like, pretty regularly? Still wants an alliance. Orissa wants an alliance. They actually declared a war against Balmanis. Well, you're my good friend now. Sure, that might cause one of those alliances to break because they might end up rivaled to each other or something. And of course, there we go. We lost our ruler. A little bit too old. Industrious goods produced modifier. How old is he? 55. Meh. Let's go ahead and go with a Diplo rep guy. See if we can get another alliance. We don't have recent vassal annexation, right? No. Good. Alright. Show me possible alliances. People would accept. Khmer's probably, yeah, one province minor. Maybe? Alliance with the number 4 great power? Yes, please. Let's go for it. Why not? Alright, we're close. Our borders are relatively close to each other because they have British Mexico. And that's looking scary. I don't need them conquering stuff down here. And I've neglected my revolts. Oh, that's fine. I don't care if they revolt there. That's jungle, and it's a. We now have a defensive advantage there. The spice trade event still hasn't happened. Then again, I guess nobody has any spices except for Portugal, and I think they have to have a merchant in one of these nodes. Doesn't look like anything's happening, though. Damak and Kedah separatists are at 90%. Of course, Damak did. Oh, trading in China where happened to us. That gives extra Republican tradition. Let's get over here and deal with that. Maybe before they take it. Probably not, though. Of January. Okay, they'll finish it before we get there. And the other one's probably going to spawn while we're away. Growth of printing industry. Here we go. Alright, so we have a pretty significant number of points. So, admin first. First, though, local development cost. The spread rate is 100%, so we're actually going to be getting double for every click. %. Two, that takes us to 25. Get a world port here. So close. Very close. Promising trader. I'm willing to hire this guy now. And we'll upgrade him next time we have 200 gold. Am I willing to pay it alone? Probably not. Chumash is finished colonizing, and I just realized I have a conquistador I need to put in charge of these guys. Next month, a colonial nation might form. We can send a colonist to Panama. And as long as the port didn't change sides, that should still give us the ability to raid and privateer over here. We don't plan on forming a colonial nation here because it doesn't flow into us. There's no reason to put a colonial nation there. Whoops. So we need something like 100 points of 100 points of one type to probably get this institution. And there's a new colony. Palembang in Alaska still has its old color too. It's kind of another achievement that I want. It's the one that requires you to have 3 different colony types. So we have a crown colony in Alaska, a self-governing in California, and maybe get a private enterprise in Australia. Modify subject relationship? Oh, okay, we can do various things. For now we'll have them be defensive, I guess. These guys will go down through Mexico. Mexico is our next target, by the way, for expansion. Everything on the Malay Peninsula is going to be revolting soon. Do you want an alliance? Not yet. I do want to take Ternate as well. No point in improving relations with these guys right now. Subject nations. We need to get California to be loyal and stay loyal. We get war against the world against California. And we did have something rise up. Kedah it'll be in Kedah. Grasslands. I'm fine if we lose the occupation there initially. There's something else I was going to do. And I wanted to do it before I forgot. Trade supremacy. Really? Something about that doesn't seem right. I do want to take this though. 10 mercantilism. Yes, please. Something to do with... Right, that's what it was. It was something to do with Palembang in Alaska. And... I want to see something. Alright, I'm changing this one's name. Not that it has any real impact, but I would like consistency. Spelled that right? Right? If I don't spell them right and all the same way, then the world's going to explode. We'll wait until the end of the month. Hopefully that will change. Benign neglect. Meliao. It's green. It moves tax it. Probably the best one. Manpower. Why not? Okay. Hopefully that'll change. Did it change on the map already? Yes. Good. Hopefully it'll change in the menu as well. Maybe once I reload the game. 90% on Kelantan as well. They will probably rise up in Kelantan. Shift consolidate. Leave 1,000 here. Go to the next rebellion place. And it'll take 109. 2 months, and we can get printing press here. Really? Are we? Really? 34.7. Are we really higher than the English Channel? That's not the English Channel, that's France. $29. What happened? That worries me. Something isn't right there. Daring is colonized. Good. In order to ensure that this is going to be where it is, maybe I should wait until I have that many points in Diplo. I should have waited. Alright, so, maybe admin instead. Anyway. Disappointing. I should have waited. But for now, apparently another rebellion's getting pretty close to... Alright, we're already waiting on that. That's fine. We want this to happen and rise up and everything. Our governing capacity is going up, not down. I thought once California was released as a colonial nation, they would be more likely to... or I thought our... Once we released California, I thought our governing cost would be freed up a little bit. England is getting closer to wanting an alliance. So, that'll be good. We'll have another person to rely on in case somebody declares war on us. And we can almost get printing press spreading throughout the rest of our land. So let's hope that global trade spawns in our land. We don't have to spawn anything, but it's also one of the ones that spread everywhere else pretty quickly. So overall, I'd say successful episode. We've eliminated some of the minor trade rivals in the Malay Peninsula. We still have one more there, and then Brunei, and also Sunda, and then we will we will control the trade in Malacca. I need to annex Indrapur as well, so